do what you can do, but look after number one, because if you look after yourself, you can look after everybody else. If you're stressing about it, you're not able to look after yourself or other people.
Rāhui, what's on top? Lockdown, lowdown, what you up?
Kia ora koutou, welcome back to another Lockdown Lowdown to Kāhui, Rāhui. I am really stoked because today we are being brave, and I've actually got two guests with me. I have got Tere, who is a head teacher at an early childhood centre in Hamilton, and Kaareen, who is a teacher at an area school in Kāhui. I'm particularly excited. I'm sure you'll all know Kaareen, actually, because she's been helping us out with some of our other Te Kāhui Rāhui videos. So looking forward to catching up with both of them. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Cool. So how's the lockdown going for both of you?
Awesome. I don't even have to go out of my house except to feed the fish, that's all.
Whereabouts are your fish?
They're still at the centre.
Okay. And what about you, Kaareen?
Oh, tino pai, yeah. No, it's different. And I think what helps is like kōrero like we had yesterday with Wellbe. That was marvellous, just to bring more perspective to the situation that we're going through.
Yeah.
And realising that this isn't a forever as well, but it's also that you're allowed to take time for yourself and de-stress yourself and stop being so anxious about everything. So that's what I got from that. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. So that's what we've been doing today, chilling.
Yeah.
Cool.
Chilling with the kids and chilling with the kaiako.
What's your thoughts on how we keep that in mind as we move into this kind of partial reopening of schools and early childhood centres?
I think we just have to keep on forgiving ourselves and keep on, thanking ourselves that we're still here for one thing, and just forgiving ourselves and just being kind to our own selves, to get ourselves back into that, and take deep breaths and just keep on remembering that this is different. We haven't done this before. We are going through stressful times and everything like that. So, but just to remember that it's okay as a community of teachers, or as in our own school, I think we'll be okay because we kind of can bounce those ideas around each other.
Mm.
We come to that same understanding that it's okay. We'll get through this step by step.
Yeah.
That's me, a little bit by Tere.
How are you feeling as a head teacher heading into a partial reopening of early childhood centres?
I'm pretty confident. Not all of my teachers will be back, and across our two puna, we've probably only got 9 possible tamariki. People are wanting to keep their tamariki at home. And so we're just supporting those that need that support. And not all my kaiako can come back to work as well because they have tamariki at home and whatever. So we've got a small group, and looking forward to going back on Tuesday, and then with the tamariki on Wednesday. Between now and Wednesday, that number might drop even more. Kaiako are waiting to find out if they have to go back into their schools, if the numbers, it's the same deal with us and kura kaiako, I think.
And how are your kaiako feeling after the announcement?
Some might be a little bit apprehensive, and I accept that it's still scary out there. So some are a bit apprehensive, some have other dependents, whether they be kraua, kuia, tamariki, and so they have to keep those people up the top of their care, whatever they're doing with them. I think same as everywhere else, apprehensive, scared, and others are just keen to get in.
Yeah, actually, and I think that's what I've been seeing coming through the membership is that you've got those people that are they just want to get stuck in. They're excited about seeing their tamariki face to face again. But then we've got that group that for kind of health and safety reasons are probably a little bit more cautious and are just going to need a little bit more time.
Yes.
It's good that the way the partial opening is coming, that we're actually going to be able to give space for those people that just want to get stuck back in, but also a little bit more time for those people that are going to need it as well.
Yeah.
No. Yep. Kei te tika tira, yeah. And that's probably the same in our school as well. The apprehension amongst us, but I think because I said before we've got each other that we can get through that, and we just have to be open about our communication as well.
Yeah.
And what we're really feeling. Because like what Whaea said, there's no use going with just with so much anxiety within you. You're not going to be any good to anyone if you're not looking after your number one self. But yeah, excited. I've actually really enjoyed just being at home too, just doing the online learning stuff.
Yeah.
No expectations for us was just to be connected to our whānau. Just to see them in the background with the children, and when we tell them, all right, go and get something, and see the parents running out after the object as well.
Yeah.
that's been fun. And it is going to be a big shock to the system actually when we go back to see when we finally get out of all of this and see all our tamariki.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a shock to the system. A good one though, a good one.
How have you stayed connected as a staff through this lockdown period?
Well, Whaere Pika, she just lives down the road, and her husband always drops us off at Rewana every day. Cake was muffins last week. Beeps his horn, leaves it outside. We go and get it, and do all the health precaution stuff. But that's how we've been staying connected. Other than Zoom and all that stuff, sharing our whakaaro, getting together with the teachers online too, and leaving the pub scene or whatever, but just leaving the work to the side and just having conversations.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Virtual drink.
Virtual drink, yeah, a waina.
Yeah.
A wui. It's called a wui, eh? Not a zooey, a wooey. No. So it's been different, very different, and it's not the norm, and we know that. Yeah.
How has your staff stayed connected, Tere?
We've had a Zoom party, I don't know what you call that, a Zati. With some games and that, and that was one Friday night. And then another Friday night last week or the week before, we did online escape, some of us.
Oh, choice.
Online escape room, because there's a room in Hamilton that's, and they've just opened another escape room today. So we did the first one. That was cool.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm just hearing about this now.
Oh, well, you've got to go to escape rooms and look it up, but you can do it from anywhere as long as you've got Skype. They work on Skype. Yeah.
Just to be clear, this video isn't being sponsored by the escape room online or anything like that.
Yep. My staff are amazing. They set up a Facebook page because we didn't have one, and then been interacting with the kids on Facebook with their parents.
Oh, cool.
And then they've moved on a little bit. They still do that, but they're also, because we have 4 different areas, they've also been doing zooies for wā karakia and wā whāriki online, and it just keeps our tamariki connected with their kaiako as well.
Yeah.
So posting activities and sharing activities that you can do at home. They've been very busy.
Oh, very cool. Have either of you had any kind of silver lining moments from the lockdown? one of the things that I'm really lucky is that I've been at home and have been able to see Millie take her first couple of steps. If we weren't in lockdown, I would have been mostly in Wellington and would have missed out on that part. So that's my kind of lockdown silver lining.
I guess one of mine is, so I've got 2 adult sons living with me because I don't have any little kids anymore. And they are both musical. So one of the sons set up all his guitar gear in the lounge, and he just plays, and I just sit doing what I got to do for my mahi. He's actually gone back to work this week because he's supporting essential work. Yeah, so just really reconnecting with a 25-year-old and a 28-year-old.
The last thing that I quite like to do is to move into the lightning round, where I've just got some kind of short, sharp questions. Yep. The first one is, what's been your approach to the dress code during lockdown?
Fully clothed, thank you very much. Up to the bottom, I take a Zumba class in the mornings with the tamariki. It's only 15 minutes each classroom, and it's a sweat up, man. So, yeah, I've got my shiny Zumba gear on for that. So, appropriate clothes, and then I'm dressed. I put something over so I look professional when I come back to all together.
Perfect.
Why, Tere?
Dress code really relaxed is relaxed anyway. But things I probably wouldn't wear to work would be tights and jama pants.
What have you got planned?
TV too, looking at the Les Mills workouts and doing some of those early in the morning because you got to get active. You can't sit around.
Yeah, that's been my silver lining, has been just doing these small stints with the classrooms just to get them active and a bit different kind of things for them. But even though they only do it for 15, well, you know, that's a whole hour for me because I'm going to go through all the classes. I'm getting fit. I'm getting really fit.
And what have you got planned for dinner for tonight?
Fish.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, dumplings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And the last one I've got is, what's your kind of go-to tip to make working at home manageable?
Same as before, don't stress it. You can do what you can do. Enjoy the time. It's going to end soon.
Yeah. Koina, take a deep breath. Take it as it comes. Ai. Kapai, koina taku kōrero, ai.
Kia ora. Well, that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for giving up the time to do a little bit of sharing. And I hope as we move into the partial reopening next week that it goes really well for both yourself and your colleagues.
Ai, koe hoki.
Yeah.
Liam nā mihi.
Ka mihi.
Ka kite.
Ka kite.